Hello everybody, I'm Storm Zink. The day you all been waiting for is finally arrived. So many messages wanting me to review a Star Wars movie. Today is the day I'm going to review Star Wars: A New Hope. Did somebody say Star Wars? Wow! What are you doing here? I'm here to see you review Star Wars. That's just the greatest movie of all time. Don't you know that? Yes, I know Star Wars is the greatest movie of all time. That's why I'm reviewing it. Do you know why they call a TIE fighter a TIE fighter? Of course I know why the TIE fighter is called a TIE fighter. It's because it looks like a bow tie, for God's sakes. No, dumbass, because TIE fighter means twin ion engines. God! I thought you knew about Star Wars. You can't review this movie. You're too fucking stupid. Anybody knows what TIE fighter stands for. You wanna know how fast the Millennium Falcon goes? No, I don't want to know how fast the Millennium Falcon goes. Could you please just shut the fuck up so I can review this movie for all my subscribers? Alright, go ahead. Now that I finally shut him up, let's review Star Wars. Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope was originally called Star Wars and was released May 25th, 1977. Star Wars was directed by George Lucas, one of the most famous directors in all of Hollywood. Before directing Star Wars, George Lucas directed films such as American Graffiti and THX 1138. Star Wars was a project that George Lucas has been wanting to do for a long time, based on the Flash Gordon serials and mythology and biblical features. Star Wars was one of George Lucas's most prized possessions. Star Wars starts off with the famous words of "a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away." Then hits to the giant cue of Star Wars and goes over a brief story on what happened so far before the movie started. Then it cuts to this ship shooting blasters and another big white ship trailing behind them. I love this part of the movie. The Star Destroyer is coming. When's it gonna end? When's it gonna end? You see the ship. It's coming. It's coming. And you're like, when's it gonna end? When's it gonna end? And it just keeps going and going and going. And like, how big is this fucking thing? I mean, the Star Destroyer is like, and it never ends. Do you mind? I'm trying to review the movie here. Okay? Is there something else you can go do? As I was saying, the Star Destroyer that, he pointed out that goes on forever and ever is chasing this ship. Come to find out, the ship was carrying Princess Leia. Somehow, the Rebel Alliance found a weakness into their mega weapon, the Death Star, and the Empire is trying to catch her and find out any information that she might have. Hey, you want to take time off the review and let's play Star Wars trading card game? Put the fucking cards away! Then, after the ship is abducted by the Empire, the two droids, R2-D2 and C-3PO, get sent to a distant planet Tatooine, where they meet young Luke Skywalker, who at this time is not really a big hero. He wants to go and fight the Empire, but there's not really much he can do because he works on his uncle's farm, so there's really not much he can do. What about Star Wars Monopoly? I want to be Yoda. I do not want to play Monopoly. I am trying to review this damn movie. Anyway, the Empire finds out that Luke and his uncle bought the two droids that were missing from the Rebel Alliance. They go to his uncle's house and murder his uncle and his aunt. After the death of his aunt and uncle, Luke decides he wants to go with Obi-Wan Kenobi to Alderaan, where he can deliver the message that R2-D2 has stored inside him and the information that he has inside him that shows the weaknesses of the Death Star. On the way to their journey, Luke meets up with Han Solo and Chewbacca. Han Solo is the complete opposite of Luke Skywalker. He's a smartass and he's a pirate that smuggles different supplies in and out all through the galaxy. On their way to Alderaan, Obi-Wan is hell-bent on trying to teach Luke Skywalker the ways of the Force. Put the lightsaber down. Put the damn lightsaber down. Knock my shit off the fucking wall. What the fuck is wrong with you? As Luke is training, Obi-Wan feels a disturbance in the Force where planet Alderaan has been destroyed by the dreaded Death Star. Eventually, our heroes get captured by the Death Star, and Han Solo and Luke Skywalker go and try to save the princess. Meanwhile, Obi-Wan Kenobi is trying to shut down the tractor beam so the heroes can leave and get out of the pull of the tractor beam from the Death Star. During this, Obi-Wan Kenobi fights Darth Vader, his former Padawan, and loses his life in the middle of the duel in order for our heroes to escape. Luke Skywalker is devastated by the loss of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Once they get back to the Rebel base, they finally reveal the secret that R2-D2 was carrying, and they find the weak spot of the Death Star. An all-out plan is set to go destroy the Death Star, except for Han Solo says he has debts elsewhere that he has to go pay, meaning Jabba the Hutt is looking for him, sending bounty hunters, so the money that he gets from saving Princess Leia, he's going back to pay Jabba so he doesn't end up dead. Are you going to tell him about the Death Star? Would you let me do the review, please? Why didn't you tell him? I mean, you're fucking pussyfooting around here. Please let me do the review. I'm almost out of fucking coffee. Now I gotta go refill my fucking Star Wars cup. God damn. Fucking Luke Skywalker goes into the Death Star, and he's the only one that can blow the damn thing up because it's only like 3 meters wide. And the Millennium Falcon comes and like blow Darth Vader up, and he's spinning around and around and around. And then Luke Skywalker, boom, 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 and the Death Star goes boom. I mean, see how fast I did that? You're just going on and on. Damn. Yeah, so basically what he said happened. You know, Luke Skywalker goes and destroys the Death Star. Then at the end, heroes all get their medal for being the heroes, and the movie goes off. Overall, Star Wars was a fantastic movie. Nothing I can say in this review will ever do it justice. Star Wars is one of those movies that you ask a million people about it, you'll get a million different stories and different reactions. I hope my review on Star Wars did a little bit of justice. Hope you guys enjoyed my review of Star Wars A New Hope. I'm Stormz Inc., and that's my opinion.